And just minutes ago, I spoke with one of the people who will be in this hour's meeting with President Biden. That's Baltimore's Democratic Mayor Brandon Scott. Brandon Scott, appreciate your time this afternoon. And I want to start with this, because in just the last week and a half, Baltimore has seen a surge in violent crime. At least 18 people have been killed in Baltimore since June 12th. What accounts for that?
It's many different things. We have folks that are dying over petty conflicts. We have folks who are dying over beefs over illegal drugs and drug activity and drug money. We have folks that are dying through incidents that are intimate partner or domestic related. And I think that's critical for everyone to understand that not one thing is driving this violence. But we know that this disease of gun violence has been plaguing Baltimore and cities across the country for longer than I've been alive, and we have to address it.
Yeah, it's not one thing. It's not just one city. It's not just Baltimore. What are you hearing from your fellow mayors about this rise in violent crime?
Well, the same thing. I think one thing that we all know is that it's the flow of illegal guns into our city. In Baltimore, 63% of the weapons that we recovered last year came from other states. That's why I partner with Everytown for gun safety and my police department to have a firearms intelligence unit that's going to work with our great partners at ATF to hunt down these traffickers and straw purchasers who are fueling violence. Ghost guns, these guns that we are recovering, over 800% increase in Baltimore this year. All of these things on top of a pandemic and the stress, the economic stresses that are on top of the long, decades-long distance between some of our poor communities, communities of colors and others, are all fueling this violence across the country.
And President Biden, as you know, he says he wants to crack down on illegal gun sales and use some of the COVID relief money to allow mayors like yourself to invest in community policing. How is that for a start? What else do you want to hear and see from the administration?
Well, just to have a president say that we have to invest in community-based programs to reduce violence is a big start. We have a great program in Baltimore called Safe Streets that has helped neighborhoods that didn't go months without violence to go years without it. We have folks like the folks at We Are Us that are leaving that. We are doing a big 911 diversion program. We have to deal with it on both ends. This can no longer be simply about law enforcement. We have to crack down on that gun trafficking and illegal guns while simultaneously empowering communities to build up their efforts to reduce violence. And I think the president has taken a big step, and we look forward to seeing folks support him as we expand that work in Baltimore and throughout the country.
Well, let me ask you this. How will you navigate ensuring that Baltimore is safe for the people who live there, investing in your police force, but also making sure that Baltimore never again sees what happened in 2015 with the killing of Freddie Gray, a 25-year-old black man whose spinal cord was severed and he ultimately died. And that happened while he was in police custody. He was in a police transport van.
Yeah, I think that when you look at Baltimore and you look at the untimely, unfortunate, and unacceptable death of Freddie Gray, you now can look at our department being under the strictest federal consent decree to reform police in the country. Many of the things that people are calling for nationally, use of force, all of those kind of things are things that Baltimore did years ago. Through that effort of reform, while simultaneously doing what we haven't done in our city, and that's to actually equitably invest in neighborhoods that have been left behind by redlining, something that was started really in Baltimore via legislation, investing in peoples and communities that have been left behind for far too long while building up opportunities. You do that while simultaneously holding people accountable for bringing guns into our city, for killing people in our city. That's how you tackle this issue, that is not just one thing that's going to solve it, but a totality of understanding how we're going to cure our city of violence.
Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott, appreciate your time, sir, on what is a very busy day for you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.